Hey guys, what's going on? Time for another YouTube video. This one is all about fishing the saltwater, and this is my 1-2 punch for catching more barracudas no matter where you're targeting them. Before I get into this video though, if you guys can do me a favor, click subscribe down below and also hit the get notifications bell. If you do that, that's gonna make sure our new videos get into your feed and you can see what we're up to. Now, being down in Florida for November gives me a chance to try a lot of new stuff, and barracudas are one of my favorite species to target. And I've come up with a 1-2 punch to target them that's really gonna get you those more aggressive fish and the not so aggressive fish with two different approaches, two different lures, two different techniques, but both of them work insanely well. The first one I'm gonna talk about is something I've been doing down in Panama for years, and that's throwing a hard jerkbait. You can see by the looks of this one, the barracudas kind of like it. I was using this yesterday, and we actually caught a lot of barracudas on this bait. Big, deep, gouging teeth marks in these things. This is a Shimano Current Sniper jerkbait. It's a 170F. The good thing about this bait, and the reason why this one works so well is, you know, until all the paint gets ripped off it, it's got a lot of features that they love. It's got a wide rolling action. So when you're straight reeling this thing, it has a ton of flash. Between that and the scale boost and the way it moves back and forth, they just absolutely love the action of this bait. It's gonna dive to about 2 or 3 feet deep with your rod tip pointed down. The other thing that's super important, I'm gonna grab these hooks and show you. You can hear this. It's actually got something called jet boost, and actually because this paint is off, I can actually show you the weight. You can see right here, there's a little weight there, and it's on a wire. And what happens is this wire has a spring behind it that runs this way. When you cast this bait, that weight slams to the tail and takes the bait out aerodynamically, tail first, and you get massive casting distance with this lure. This is one of the best casting lures I've ever used, which is why we've been so reliant on this down in Panama for so many years, because you want to get that bait into the white water or out to the tuna. This thing is phenomenal when it comes to fishing barracuda. Now, obviously barracuda have teeth. You can try to use them without. It's a pretty big bait, but I do like to secure. I've got a 90-pound wire, stranded wire, stainless leader, and I actually just crimp this myself with a barrel swivel, so that makes sure if one does get super aggressive and try to take it head first, I'm not gonna lose it. Now the setup for this, when I'm searching for them and I wanna cover a lot of water quick, is a pretty cool system. I've taken this from my bass fishing roots. This is the Shimano Outlier rod. Now this one is 7'9", medium heavy, really designed for soft swim baits. And the reason I like this rod is because it can cast all of that heavy weight, but it really has a soft tip on it, which is important when you're using baits with treble hooks. For a reel, I've been using the Tranx 300 HG. This is the high-speed Tranx. I've got it spooled up with Power Pro Max 8 65-pound test, so nice and thin, zero stretch, lots of line capacity for a 300 size reel. That combo right there is a perfect combo. And then on the end, I have an 80-pound Sunline FC, Saltimate FC fluorocarbon leader, so that I have something to wrap my hands around when I'm handling the fish. So that's combo number 1. But when they get a little negative, or you get slack tide situations, or the water's super clear like it has been down here, that's when I switch over to the Cuda Tube, the dumbest lure ever made, and they absolutely eat it. So this is a homemade Cuda Tube. If you want to watch a video on how to make this Cuda Tube, I actually did a video, a YouTube video, where I go through the steps on how to build your own Cuda Tubes. You can buy them at every single tackle store in Florida pretty much, but they are simple, they are easy, and they get eaten. The setup for this, the Cuda Tube, is a little different than what I'm throwing that big Current Sniper jerkbait. This is a Talavera 7-foot medium heavy inshore spinning rod with a Stratic 5000 spooled up with 20-pound Power Pro Super 8 Slick V2, an 80-pound Sunline fluorocarbon leader, and then I've got my Cuda Tube. The reason I like this setup is because I can cast this a long way. One thing you'll learn with barracudas, if you're looking to catch a bunch of them, is that if they see your boat, they will not eat. They will turn off as soon as they see you. So if you've got super clear water and it's not a rough day, they've got good visibility, you better be able to cast far, and by going down to 20-pound test, it's a perfect recipe for getting good distance out of a Cuda tube, which really isn't that great for casting. So there you have it, guys. That's my 1-2 punch for catching more barracudas no matter where you're targeting them. If you guys could do me a favor, click subscribe down below. Also hit the get notifications bell. That makes sure our new videos get into your feed. We love doing stuff like this. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. There you have it. I hope everybody's having fun. I hope you're all staying safe. Most importantly, you better be catching some fish. We'll talk to you guys in the next video.